On 2K Cup TV, and we're here with Mark Mallard. He's set the fastest time in the slowest race. Mark, how does it feel being the fastest of the slowest?
Fastest of the slowest, I'm still thinking there must be a transponder issue, but no, it's going to hopefully be my first ever lap I've led in 2K Cup. That's my dream, is to lead one lap, and the slow race is probably where I deserve to be.
And Keith from JMX, he's sponsoring the car obviously with JMX written all over it. You can see it here, JMX.
JMX.
Springs and other suspension components.
And seats.
And seats, yes, they're pretty good gear, aren't they, Mark?
Well, put me on pole, so it must be lightning. You must be cheating if you use JMX stuff. It's so good, because I'm on pole. And if I'm on pole, anyone can be on pole.
Let's be honest, Mark, this won't be the first time you're on pole. I mean, like every Saturday night I hear you and the missus, you're flying the flagpole. Any comments?
Yeah, Dave, I've been married for 10 years, so yep, no, it's great. I love married life.
That stopped years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you, though. Appreciate that.
How do you feel, though? Nigel Smith, he's driving a new car. He's set a 1:24.9.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about him. With Keith's done a total of 20 laps now around Hampton Downs, and well, I've got to get a lead, basically. He's told me to go and get a lead, so I've got to go and try and run from the field. And I've got a third place for the other JMX car, which you're running in. I'm worried about you coming hard at the end and catching up Keith.
So we've got JMX on 1 and JMX on 3. That says John Jelly. I'm not sure that it's actually true. And Phil Colvin in the zippy little Suzuki, weighing about 425 kilograms.
Yeah, he didn't get many laps in practice. He broke down, so I think he's going to be a real challenger for the race.
And how do you feel about him?
Oh, the way he drives that car is impressive for a 1300cc car. It's just awesome.
I'm not talking about the car. I'm talking about how do you feel about Philip Colvin?
Good bloke. Good bloke.
Fair enough. Further down the field, we've got Andrew.
Can I bag you though?
Andrew Stewart at 127, and Jason Quayle also setting a 127. You'd be pretty pleased to be beating those guys. They've been pretty quick all season.
It was a slow track today. A little bit of dampness in the morning. Hopefully this rain stays off, and we can get a good result. But yeah, pit stops and everything else to go in this race. A 1 hour enduro. We've jacked the car up, trying to get as much gas in it because we're worried about gas consumption in a big way.
So this is Dave Rooney reporting live here from the garage. The JMX car, 2K Cup TV. James, back to you in the studio. So 2K Cup TV, we're here live with Matthew Smith, and his dad actually has just set second fastest time in the slowest race. Matthew, Dad's like fully 5 seconds faster than you. How do you feel about that?
Pretty bad. Yeah, I wanted to beat him obviously, and that car's faster, I think. I'm just going to blame it on the car though, since they're different cars.
So he's driving the Green Goblin and you're driving the Red Dragon. We're pretty sure that the Red Dragon's got a bit of a sting in the tail. We're expecting big things from you later in the race. Is that fair?
Oh, definitely. I'll be trying to catch up. He seems to be having overheating problems, so he might have to take it easy towards the end, and I'll be trying to catch up and get in there.
So tell us, are you on the same tyres? You've got the same cams in, you've all got the same baffled sump and everything like that? All the equipment's the same?
Between the two cars? No, they're a little bit different. He's got different tyres, different on the back or something, different brakes,
bigger brakes and things. So you're pretty sure he's cheating?
Yeah, we'll say that. Maybe not on camera, but after we'll have a chat afterwards.
All right. So Matthew, you're down in 26. What's your strategy for the race? Have you got a strategy? Like, have you decided when you're going to pit, or how much fuel you're going to put in, or whether you're going to check the oil, or?
I'm just going to go hard the first few laps, gain spots, and then just keep picking people off.
So how many spots do you think you might get in the first couple of laps?
I'm going for Oscar, so where's he? 20th, I have to get 20th? Up there.
Start line there, the MR2 start very well because they've got all the weight over the back wheel, so we just take it to 7,000 revs and drop the clutch. Is that the scheme?
Yeah, we just flat out, down the straight, jump in the middle, go past cars. Yeah. I've done it a few times. So.
What about that first corner? Often there's a lot of congestion in that first corner. Are you looking to go on the inside, the middle, or the outside, or just go around on the grass? Or?
I've tried both different things. Just wherever the space is, I'll just be diving down, getting around people, whatever works.
Excellent, that's great, Matthew. Thanks for talking to us today on 2K Cup TV. So we're here live with Steve Hughes I understand you're from CRC, Steve? Yeah. So if CRC made a big difference to the car, because we see that you're on third position on the grid, that's a pretty good start, Hampton Downs.
Well, yeah, we put a bit of super stuff on. So a bit of polish, put CRC polish on it, make it slip through the air a bit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just the first lap I've ever done that. I've never actually even been around a track in a car before. And a couple of quick, get a feel and go for it.
And you're driving one of the cars from the Rooney Tunes garage. How have you been finding that, the Rooney Tunes? Plenty of power?
Oh, look, it's just magnificent. It goes straight around, and they told me to keep it over 7, and it'll go. And that's exactly what I do. Just keep it right in the 7s, just feel it,
How do you feel about the weather today? It looks like a little bit like the weather's coming in from the south. Might be a little bit of rain during the 1 hour. You feel confident in the wet?
Oh yeah, I think I haven't got too much to worry about the wind. I mean, I sort of been in sales game forever. I drive around New Zealand in all sorts of conditions. It is a bit of a disappointment when all week they said the weekend was going to be perfect. It was going to be a perfect weekend, like sunshine everywhere, and what happens? We get this sort of stuff.
We can always hope though. We are here practically in Auckland, and we know in Auckland if you don't like the weather in Auckland, just wait 5 minutes. So strategy for the race, you're starting, and then actually I'm in the race. Thank you. I'm in the race second, and you're in there first. So when we hand over, any strategy, like obviously we're about the same size, so we don't have to worry too much about belts and seat positions and things like that. Any advice to the other racers?
So the other guys, I'm looking more for advice from them than the else. I think it's a matter of probably just staying clean.
So you're feeling pretty confident then. You're looking for advice from others. You probably don't need it, but everything going well, you're expecting to stay in that third position.
I would hope so. If we can get a clean start, I think we can. I think we can get a clean start. I mean, dash at the start. Hope we can leave in a second. JMX first and second.
And you've met Keith a couple of times. You actually leased this car off Keith from the JMX crew.
Yes.
He's in front of you. Any advice to Keith?
Go for it.
Go for it.
We'll be trying it.
Excellent.